Hello everyone and welcome back. In the previous video, we have learned how to create our data converter class. In this one, we want to go back to our main repository to use actually this class. So to do that, using send string to data channel, we want to use this function to send a data channel buffer to our data channel. But here first we want to create a metadata about the text. So we use data converter dot convert to buffer, and for the type we want to set it to metadata text, and for the body we just pass the message. We could simply make it nullable, but I'll just pass it text here. And after sending the metadata, we just want to send our real text just like that. I'll create another function, send image to channel. I'll get the path of type string and copy and paste both of them just like that. So the metadata is going to be metadata image, pass the path to it, and for the data itself is going to be image and the path. So let's go back to our main activity again and go to on data received from channel. Here I don't want to convert everything to a string, so I'll use my data converter. First let's run it on UI thread and convert the model using data converter converts to model, and pass the buffer to it and simply check if model is not null. So I'll use the when statement as its dot first, which is going to be type of the model, and check if it's text. Then we can do this, and if it's image we can do this. So in case of text, I want to set it using receive text dot second to string, and if it's image I want to load using glide load it dot second as bitmap, which we know it's already a bitmap, and load it into views dot received image view. Pretty simple. So let's run our application again and check if text is being transferred. Also, do not forget to run your signaling server using npm start command. So let's go back to our emulators and log in as a child and parent as usual. Let's offer the child, accept, and we are connected right now. Text from parent. You can see the text is being transferred. Text from child. So let's add a log to see what's going on here before moving to the image. So let's go to data converter class and create a log t object of data converter. And here, whenever we receive a convert to buffer, I want to log everything. So I'll use log d and check the type is equal to type, and the body is equal to body. So, and in this function I'll also log that convert to model is called, and status is equal to is waiting for data, and right here I'll also log next incoming is data and the type next input type. Yeah, that's it. Let's run it again and see what's going on here, and open the logcat as well. So let's the data converter, let's observe the log as child here and parent here. Let's call child, accept. So if we send it as the parent, text from parent, you'll see the convert to buffer is called 2 times. The first one is metadata of text, and the second one is text itself. So we are sending 2 buffers to our data channel. The first one is going to be metadata text, and the next one is going to be text itself. But as the receiver, you'll see convert to model is called, which if I find it here, and the first status is going to be false, which means that we are not waiting for the data here. So we will extract the next data from the metadata. So you can see it's called here the next incoming data uh, is text. So on the next conversion, you can see we are not waiting for metadata, we are waiting for the data, and the incoming is going to be text. Let's go back to our main activity and create a function that opens up a gallery and selects an image to prepare the image and send it to the data channel. To do that, let's go to our manifest and add the permission read external storage. Let's go back to our main activity. We want to create a way to first grant a permission. So up here before our onCreate method, I want to create a variable called request permission launcher is going to be register for activity result, and we will pass activity results contracts request permission, and we check if it's granted. Then we wanna open up the gallery, open gallery. If it's not, we're gonna create a toast that hey, we need storage permission. Okay, so to open up a gallery, we simply create another variable called pick image launcher is equal to register for activity result again, but this time we will pass get content as the input. And in case of returning the URI, we want to convert the URI to real path. So we don't want the content URI, we just want the real path. So we first check if URI is not null, then we create image path nullable string, and it's going to be it.get file path, and we pass the context as the input. So let me copy and paste the extension function. It uses the content resolver to get the URI and convert it back to the real path. So if you want to read it, it's for you, but you can just copy and paste and use it. Not a big deal. Let's go back here and use this extension function. We check if image path is not null. Then we want to set this to our class. So let's create a variable image path to send type string is going to be null. It should be marked as nullable. So right here, this dot image path to send is equal to image path, and then use the glide library, image path, and use the context. Want to load the image path into views dot sending image view. But if its image path is null, we want to create a toast that image was not found for some reason. And using this request permission launcher, we want to say pick image launcher dot launch, and the input is going to be a string image slash any inputs. So let's use this request permission to open the gallery. So let me create a function, private fun open gallery, and we'll get the permissions first. It's equal to manifest dot permission dot read external storage manifest Android manifest. Then we will check using context compat, check self permission, pass this as the context and permissions as the permission, and as the condition we will check if it's not equal to package manager dot permission granted. If it's not, then we want to use request permission launcher and launch the permission. But if it is granted, we want to use pick image launcher and launch again to open up gallery for any type of image. And let's go back to our click listeners, and using sending image view, this image view is going to open up the gallery. So open gallery just like that. And for sending image button, first we check if image path to send is null or empty. I'm going to create a task that selects image first. Then we want to return from click listener main activity as context. But if it's not null or empty, use main repository send image to channel and pass image path to send. You're sure that it's not null, then we set it to null again, and then we change the resource back to select image that it was before. Let's see, add photo. Just have to import this one. Okay, so now we are ready to use the application for sending image. Let's go and run our emulators and simply log in as child and parents again. Also, do not forget to run your signaling server. Request to child, accept it. Text, and to open the gallery you will see you'll require a notification and send the image just like that, and you will see that you received the image to the other peer. So let's test it to the other clients. I do not have any image here. Let's capture an image using camera. Just like that. Let's go to the photos, send the image, also send the text. You see it's working pretty well. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. I'm very glad that it could help you guys. If you have any opinion about what would be next upcoming course, just let me know on the comment section. If you need any help, just let me know that. And also do not forget to like my videos and subscribe my channel to support me. And thank you everyone for being here. Till the next tutorial, see you everyone.